I'm feeling good. How are you feeling?
Good. Hold on. Someone had. Can I just read this? Okay. Someone with some good brand equity, some good street cred in chat sent me is like, you have to look at this one comment. Fine. I'm going to do it. I'm going to read this one.
Okay. Let's see it.
Mr. Slizzard, who if I clicked on probably goes to a convention in Pittsburgh. Anyways, it's kind of pathetic, NGL, the way they both think of themselves as both being above actively engaging with the game, and the idea that dropping the artifice, I don't know what that word means, this game, like so few others, will become a viewport to your soul. They truly think there has to be some sinister reason people are being nice and just not accept that with the right incentives, a game can create community and kindness, even with PvP and A mode. I love anime waifus. Okay. What does artifice mean?
Like a veneer of fakeness. Like the idea that their comment is suggesting that we think people are being nice for a non-genuine reason.
I don't even think, that's not even entering my thought process. It's like, do they fit the code or do they not?
Well, yeah, I mean,
if they fit the code, yeah.
I'm being 100% with you. I think I told you this last week, but I've doubled down on it. I can no longer stab people in the back. I can't. I know you got a little Tuco Salamanca in you, but I don't feel good. I feel sick to my stomach earning their trust and then riddling the center of mass with bullets.
Okay, we need, for 1 second, we have to break the fourth wall.
Yes.
Okay, like, we've never done this. We've been doing content together for a decade plus. Never breaking the fourth wall. But I have to ask you, is this because of pressure from chat and YouTube comments, or is this actually an internal struggle from within?
It's an internal struggle, which is how you know I'm taking it seriously. I haven't read the YouTube comments, because there's just, I mean, the Arc Raiders videos have like 6,000 views. I'm not clicking on that if nobody else is. That's just the double standard. It's 100% that it just feels bad to like ingratiate yourself with another human being, even in a zero stakes environment like this, and then be like, I'm going to kill you, especially because I don't care about the loot at all. I have no attachment to any of the, if I had an attachment to the loot, and I was like, I'm betraying you to increment my own progress in the game and get better at it, that would be one thing. But I literally am killing them just to kill them, which makes me feel like it doesn't feel right. It feels...
We don't care about the progress. We're not here for the progress. We're here for the blasting people.
Well, but if I may, you might say it's not real, but what's more real than the way that something makes you feel?
That's true. So, okay, so... as a friend of yours, I would never lead you down a path that you say, I don't want to go down that path. So what path do you want to go down today?
I think we could still have some great interactions with people by meeting them, like perhaps terrorizing them socially a little bit. You know the secret. You lead them with dialogue into a dead end and then ask them to fight their way out of the dead end with their words.
Okay.
You ask leading questions until they're trapped with in the end of the maze with the Minotaur, and then they just keep talking and you keep your mouth shut as long as possible and let them, keep digging. Could be funny.
Okay.
I'm on my way, by the way. I just need to claim the screws from my chicken. And then I need to travel to my workbench and create light ammunition.
So I will say, I've been down that road on one particular run where I ran into someone who worked for Delta. And there's like, hey, I'm like talking to him in game, like, hey, tell me what you do for Delta. He's like, I manage the VIPs of Delta. And I go like, how do you get to be VIP? He's like, well, celebrities and stuff get it. And I'm like, well, can you earn it? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, but it's just for celebrities. He's like, no, it's not just for celebrities. I'm like, so how do you get it? And we kind of went back and forth for about 17 minutes trying to get an answer to that question. And then out of nowhere, it was just me and him in a room. Out of nowhere, he just pulled the ripcord and I saw red fireworks.
He shot you?
No, he did it to himself because he couldn't take the question.
Oh, really? Rather than he literally alt F4'd rather than get himself in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I mean, like, if we want to try and pull off some of those, hey.
But you were,
It still gets to the end.
because I know the Detroit airport is a Delta hub. You were hoping that maybe, if you found the right little avenue to enter, you could have maybe gotten status for yourself. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I ran into a guy in here that worked for TikTok, and the angle I was working is like, yo, how do I get verified on TikTok? But anyways.
Next time you meet that guy, if you ever meet him again, can you ask him if the Creator Fund will ever come to Canada before the website stops being relevant?
What's a Creator Fund?
It's the way that you can actually like get monetized on TikTok, but it's been like USA, Germany, UK, and Brazil only for 6 years.
So you have no monetization on TikTok whatsoever?
There's none monetization. They haven't figured out how to monetize Canadians yet.
Oh, well, isn't it just the same way anyone else?
That's what I would think. I mean, I don't know. To be honest with you, I have no idea. I'm being thrown for a loop, though. I'll tell you why. I was playing some PUBG.
Oh, I saw that.
In PUBG, F is loot, and in this game, E is loot.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and ask you questions about that, but I also know it was sponsored, so I'm gonna try to be pointed. With
I'll tell you to open you
Is it
up.
any good?
Dude, I had such a good time that I was playing it after the sponsored segment was over.
Okay, so hit me with it. I don't know what it is.
I think that don't start putting it in the safe pocket immediately. I think that what it is that we played so much of it that we got sick of it. There's no doubt about that.
PUBG.
Yes.
Okay.
But the games that it inspired afterwards are so like the pace is so frenetic, so fast, that you drop and it goes and you're dead, or you go heal up, I'm dead, right?
Yeah.
In PUBG, you pick a spot to drop, you spend like maybe 5 minutes just in the parachute, man. You get a chance to chill, chance to talk, see how things are shaking out. I'm gonna drop here. You get to loot for like 12 minutes. Like it feels like kind of an antidote to the overstimulation that I get from games these days. To just have a game that's so, I mean, let's put it this way, the pace is a little bit more methodical.
Okay. So is it an extraction? Like, what's different about it? Or is it just a new map?
There's literally just snow on the map now. And they added a grenade launcher that does like blue zone damage. And there's like satellites that you can loot. But otherwise, it's 99.9% the same game. But the casual mode lets you play Erangel every single time.
Okay. Wait, so after 10 years, they finally give the ability to pick the map you want?
You're not ready for this part, though. Oh, okay. So I have a TV in my inventory. I scrapped the TV into its primary parts, and I'm not encumbered anymore. All right, Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton spinning in his grave. Conservation of mass blown out by our creators, I guess. Anyway, the thing that will blow your mind is that, yes, you can pick Erangel in the casual mode, and you're going to think that this is not real, and I felt the same way. But it is real. You can only play it an hour a day. After an hour, it tells you you're out of time on this mode.
Did you find that during the sponsored segment or a post-sponsored segment?
During the sponsored segment.
How did you smooth that one over?
Well, I was just kind of like, I'm just kind of flabbergasted because I didn't know. I know, like in South Korea, they have regulations so that like kids don't spend all their time playing online games, but I didn't know if that was supposed to apply to everybody or what. I was a little confused.
Well, I do have to say I'm genuinely shocked because I thought it was like PUBG : something else, and I heard they were doing an extraction shooter, and I watched you for like 90 seconds, and it looked like you were camping in a corner. I'm like, okay, something's going on here. Then I had to go. But are they not working on an extraction shooter? Do you know? Am I making that up?
I honestly have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever what they are working on, but it is not that for sure.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, man. You never have to twist my arm to play PUBG, because I think you quantified it really well. Like going back to it like once a month, it felt good, man. You know, it felt like something we don't have anymore.
It's just, I mean, honestly, with the benefit. Oh, you okay? Friendly?
Yeah, I'm just shooting. No, I'm just shooting a robot.
With the benefit of time having passed, I realize now the things that irritated us about PUBG are now actually like strengths. But only within the context of where games have gone since, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man.
I'm in on this. Don't worry.
Nice shot. I mean, because you got to think there's got to be a reason why PUBG is still around, right?
How does that miss, man? What a shot. No, 100%.
And I enjoyed our last foray there. It was genuinely a fun experience. It wasn't just because I got paid to do it.
I also got a solo win, if I may say so.
Ooh.
Now, was there a little, would people cast aspersions on it a little bit? Maybe, because there was, I did have a guardian angel in the game, but I didn't tell them to be my guardian angel.
Banal?
No, Banal just dances on you. This is
okay.
Pot Friend, I don't know. I mean, he killed me a couple of times. He might have actually been a stream sniper. So it actually might have been harder to win with Pot Friend in the game, to be honest.
Hey, I know we don't want to indiscriminately waste people in this game, but can we move towards a spicier area? Just
can I tell you what happened?
Yeah.
I got tunnel vision because I'm looking for toasters, but I'm ready.
Oh, how many toasters you need?
I need one more toaster.
Come here.
No shot. No freaking shot.
Wanna go together? Come on, dance with me.
Where are you?
Do you know
I see you.
Toasters used to be like vertical, and you would open them like a filing cabinet, put in the toast, and then close it, as opposed to the slots that they are now?
Really?
Yeah.
Like more like a Quiznos like sandwich toaster or something.
Yeah, but instead of like a panini press, it's like take the panini press and rotate it 90 degrees.
Interesting. Very interesting. You got to turn your flashlight off, Boomer.
I gotcha.
Oh, it feels good to be on the other end of that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've got the same thing going on, but my chat roasts me all the time.
For having a flashlight on?
Yeah.
Why?
I think for Gen Z, it's almost like the same feeling you get when like your parents take a photo in a bright room, but then like you're getting ready for the photo, but then first you get blinded by the flash.
I got you. But do you think Gen Z watches you?
Yeah. Because I think that the oldest Gen Z is like, 30 or something now. Oh,
I thought they watch like broccoli-haired streamers.
Young Gen Z for sure. We got some young Gen Z here, I'm sure.
Are you Gen Z?
No. I'm a
you?
millennial. I think I'm pretty much smack dab in the middle of millennials.
Okay. What am I? Millennial?
You're also a millennial for sure.
A millennial means you're born without internet.
I think it just means you were born between the years of like maybe like 78 and 94 or something.
Okay. Hey, what's up, guys?
Don't shoot.
We're not gonna shoot. Don't close the door on us. We can exfil together. This is the problem with society these days, man. See, this is why I think there's a level of artifice, because I think that cooperation is motivated by fear. It's not motivated by altruism. It's motivated because they are innately distrustful. And the other thing that I think is I think they blame us for the fact that they don't trust us. They blame us. So they say, oh, can you blame me? Look at my society. Yeah, I blame you because distrust sows more distrust, bro. Look at what you just did. Now we got to tap the next people we come across to even the karmic scales.
That's what I was waiting for. So, out here in the cruel world, we're not going to be cruel.
Exactly.
But if someone's cruel to us, does that make it right to be cruel back to someone who wasn't cruel to
us?
Well,
let me put it this way. If they fire the first shot on us and don't immediately stop shooting and apologize, it's on.
Okay.
It's on. Obviously, that's self-defense.
Fair. I'm with you. Wait, can I ask one more PUBG question?
Yeah.
Are there any, I know you said there's a rocket launcher. Are there any new like guns or it's just literally just snow?
I feel like you're putting me in a rough spot on this one.
I'm sorry.
But
okay.
I will be honest with you. For players at our level, yes. I think it's essentially just snow. And
okay.
if I may, it's not even really that snowy. There's little pockets of, I mean, especially you in Michigan, you might describe it more as slush, to be honest with you.
Okay, I'm with you. I will say, chat, full disclosure, and I hope you don't care. Ryan Gary sent me a message and he's like, hey, did you get that PUBG sponsor? And when I read that, my heart sank a little bit.
Oh,
so I'm like,
no.
man, that's one I wish I had. You know, like
that's a dream, just to be frank.
Yeah, you don't got to twist my arm to play that one. I mean, shoot, I do the twisting on some of these other ones, but anyways.
I mean, you got to twist the arm a little bit for the panel art and the title and the Nightbot and the stuff like that. You don't have to twist the arm on the game, though.
No. I don't want to seem like
we have the hardest job. We have the hardest job in the world.
But the one that gets me is can we hop on a 30-minute call? I'm like, brother, I've been doing this for a while. I'm not gonna be brand unfriendly. I know what the points to hit. Just give me the bullet points and I'll weave them in, brother. But sometimes you gotta hop on that call, I guess.
Yeah, put the PDF in the bag. I get it.
We all work for someone.
Ain't that the truth, man? Anyone? Are you over encumbered?
I'm loaded. Yeah, I'm loaded.
Any chance you want 100 light? I don't know. I should keep my ammo. Just dump something. I'm so tired of being over encumbered, man.
I think we gotta buy some better backpacks, man. I don't have any good backpacks. You know what I mean?
I will say. Oh no, I hear you. I'm sick of carrying only 50 pounds of stuff, man. Like we're not manlets out here. This is the apocalypse, bro.
What's a manlet?
You know, a guy who's not very strong. A pejorative for a guy who's not very strong.
wait, I've never heard that before. I thought it was
There's no, this is bait.
No, I'm 100% serious. It's not bait. I'll tell you if it's bait. Oh. Help, little help.
No sweat, brother.
Little help.
Mogged.
Thank you. No.
You all right? It kind of sounds like you're choking to death over there.
I'm good. I thought it was like half man, half toilet is what you're going to say.
Half man, half toilet. Like a G.G. Allen sort of thing. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Apparently it's not even, apparently I'm wrong anyway. It's not even a strength thing. It's more of a height thing. Which I would never do because I'm maybe a manlet myself. Society, if I may say so, I'm not an objective manlet. Society made me a manlet. I was just a man, but then they keep making taller and taller fellas these days.
Oh, like meaning like there's eagle and then a baby eagle is called an eaglet. There's a man and then like a manlet, like a small
Maybe
version
that makes
of a
sense. Man. Maybe that does make
okay.
sense. Yeah.
So what's the height cutoff on a manlet?
I think it should be like these days. I think it might be like 5'11".
Well, you always seem pretty tall to me because of the toe thing. But how tall are you normally?
5'10".
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you walk in a room like 6'1.5" minimum.
I got big toes.
All right, let's lock in. Little help here.
Dude, I'm farming these robots.
Nice
gotta-
shot.
You got to catch them on the back rotor. These guys are back rotor Andes.
Okay. You ever wonder what it'd be like to be like super tall?
I think it would suck. But
the world's not meant for you.
the world wasn't built for you. There's no doubt about that. And in general, they tend to make things smaller instead of making them larger, which I think is not. I mean, obviously, that's not great for you. But I will say, I'm sick of people who are my height complaining about their knees hurting on airplanes, man.
Because
my knees don't hurt, so they're lying. It's that simple.
Hey, did I read something that when you're doing your 90-minute Peloton runs, you're playing video games while you're doing it now?
100%.
Really? What are you playing? That's new tech.
I played Uma Musume for like 3 months, and now I'm playing another gacha deck builder called Chaos Zero Nightmare.
And so basically, that's where your mind is. You're not even thinking about pumping.
The minutes just disappear.
That's awesome.
It doesn't exist. And listen, I think it's good for the mental. It raises your cope meter. It's,
What do you mean?
well, like the ability to endure. Like there's mornings where you're like, I don't really want to exercise this morning, but you're like, oh, I get to pair it with like 90 minutes of playing a video game. So I'm like more motivated to do it. So my consistency has been crazy. But I do think it's kind of like being like, I love watching movies, and then you're like, oh, you love movies? What's your favorite movie? And then they're like, you know, Black
Minecraft
Adam or
movie.
something like that. It's like
I think you may be unlocking something. What kind of game is like? It's a deck building game,
yeah. It's like Slay the Spire, basically.
but it's a gacha game.
Yeah.
Are there
100%.
waifus in it?
I know exactly what you're gonna ask. Yes. 100%. You wouldn't be scared to play the game in public if you were already in a dungeon, but you would be embarrassed to open the game on your phone and go through the menus to get into the dungeon, without a doubt.
Okay. Would you play this in front of your family?
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But I would not play it on stream. Posters.
What is the gacha portion of the game?
The same thing that it is in every game. You pull to get new characters.
Okay. All right.
You would not enjoy it because it's, especially if you don't know what you're doing, there's a lot to do and it's a lot of reading to start with.
Wait, why would you automatically assume I don't know what I'm doing?
I mean, it's like because you don't like deck builders. But I actually think you're in a tough spot because any game that requires like real-time inputs and not turn-based inputs, really hard to play on the bike. A game where you can be like, I need to focus on my legs for like 90 seconds and then I can get back to tapping buttons, like that's more what you're looking for.
Okay, I got you. Back in the day, this is before I was married. I played probably 33% of Chrono Trigger on the treadmill. And I'm like,
Really?
this
Yeah.
was a good, really good life hack. But then I never went back to it. But hearing this from you now is like maybe it. Do you play on an iPad or what do you play it on?
Oh, just on my phone. But I have one of those like the 3D printed tables that slots into the headphone or the handlebars.
Okay. So it's like you don't have to like stretch to do it.
I mean, it's probably not the best thing for your eyes because like you're pretty far away from the phone, but it gets the job done. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's
Wait.
new tech.
Best day of my life. Refiner, level 2. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, track them. I think honestly, I'm not saying this to dissuade you. I think it might be harder on the treadmill than on the bike.
No.
Because you got it on the bike, you're sitting down and your hands don't pump. When you're on the treadmill, your hands pump, right? To generate more momentum. Your arms pump, I should say.
I got you.
When you're on the bike, your
like,
hands are free. You could be going like this. You could become like Wavy Tube Man, and it wouldn't be a problem.
But I like the idea of, you know, like a game that doesn't require dexterity to play.
Right, yeah.
In that situation.
Well, unfortunately, you screwed up. You screwed up because you sold your Peloton, and now you use your treadmill with Zwift. So, sorry, buddy.
I did. I just didn't use it, man. I feel like that's probably 89% of Peloton users probably buy it, don't use it, and then sell it. And it's the 11% that stick around that keep the company alive.
I honestly, I mean, I don't really care if the company goes out of business at this point. I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say I'm riding in the black, but because it's really expensive. But like, I now could get to the point where I could just pivot to Zwift. But like, I'm scared that they're going to go out of business because people who have been riding for years are like, if they do one more price increase, like, I'm out.
They jacked the price up?
They jacked, like everybody else, they jacked the price up like, once a week. Every time you get an email that's like, an update on your Peloton subscription, and you're like, oh, here we go. There's never been a single email that's like, hey, we're lowering the price of your Peloton subscription.
So speaking of good ideas, did you see the new thing that Twitch is rolling out?
I did not, no.
So, I think there's certain harmony in communities, right? Like, like everyone gets along, like your community, like everyone gets along. It's really like, if we go outside certain bubbles, like you go into some chats, you're like, man, I can't, right? Like, and your chat is like a lot of memes, but like generally everyone's like really nice to each other. So, and at the head of that spear are your mods. And it's like, hey, like, how can we find a way to unify the mods even more? Give one of them a special hammer and call him the lead moderator.
Oh no!
So that's coming, man. That's
really funny.
But like, one of the mods is gonna have a really special looking icon next to their name, and I'm sure that the no extra power, nothing else is gonna come with it. But I'm just like, man. If I were working on the Twitch community side, I'd maybe pump the brakes on that one. That's just me.
I have to run something by you because I thought that chat was going to roast me for this one, but I was actually getting not just +2s, but sympathy from chat on this one. They were actually, I was complaining with something related to this job, and they actually said, I think that's true, and also that must be hard. So can you imagine how true this must be for that to be the case?
They weren't baiting?
They were not baiting.
Okay, hit me with it.
So the context for this is that Chiblee has been talking about there's something like called TikTok-induced dementia that like young adults are suffering from. If they spend like hours and hours a day watching short-form videos and just dot, like scrolling through them, it actually ages their brain the same way it would if you had cognitive decline related to dementia or something along those lines. So they can see it on imaging, but you can apparently you can reverse it. So you're not doomed. If you're suffering from this, you're not doomed. And what I had said to Chiblee was, I think that there's also that for streaming, and I don't think it's related to playing video games and talking. I think it's related to looking at the chat, seeing dozens of messages scroll by in like a couple of seconds, trying to squeeze them into your brain as fast as possible and respond to them while also playing the game, maybe talking to somebody in the Discord call, reading chat. What should I say next? This one's a really funny joke. What is this person saying? Look at their username. Should I ban them? Look back at the game. Oh, we got shots coming from 135. Like the level of stimulation and the lack of focus, I think it induces like decline in the brain. How do you feel about this?
The same way I feel about when the NFL discovered CTE. I feel like you just are putting something on the streamer CTE on the map. And I don't say that to be joke funny, but I've been talking about that for a long time. I went to the eye doctor yesterday, and I'm like, or a couple weeks ago, I'm like, hey, do you think there's any effect of steering into a bright light for multiple hours a day over time? He's like, there's no studies on it. And I'm like, what about streaming into a bright light and just describing what you just, bro, we're cooked.
I think we got problems. Like I think maybe me, but one streamer is going to donate their brain to science after they die. A doctor's going to crack it open and be like, "Oh my God, we have to we have to issue this is a national health emergency." But I was also saying, for most people, it's okay because I think, like most things, it's harder to be a big streamer than a small streamer. If you are a small streamer and you look over at chat and then you play the game and you look over at chat a minute later and nobody said anything, then I think you're insulated from the effects. So yet again, the small streamers get all the benefits and the big streamers just get punished.
Sorry. Dude, you know what you're doing with that one.
We do a little baiting.
A little bait. Yeah, I mean, I got turn around. I got concerns, man. I genuinely do. But at this point in our lives, I mean, I know you have like programming certifications.
Is that a Rocketeer?
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. What else are we gonna do? You know,
no. Without a doubt. I mean, no matter what you do, it kind of destroys your brain and body over time. It just kind of comes for free with the fact that we're made out of meat, you know?
Well, and I think like that's the difference is like, I'm sure there's other jobs that have similar inputs and outputs, but it also probably requires you to be on your feet, walk around, interact with physical humans to like put a break in the CTE, the streamer CTE, but we don't. Like I was talking about this earlier and tell me if you agree or disagree. And you've been, okay. we haven't been in a while, but we've been to like conventions. And yes. I'm not talking about the chatters and people that you meet. I'm talking about streamers. I think the vast majority of streamers I've met have zero social skills.
Yeah.
Like zero.
No, and not even to be rude, just like...
Yeah, I'm not being rude. Like, my take is that not a lot, but some of them are like, it's like Revenge of the Nerds, man. It's like they were nerds in high school and now they're like in the top 0.0001% of Twitch, and it's literally the Revenge of the Nerds. And that's why, just to come full circle, I said, like, you know, I've known you for over a decade, and I've always felt very highly of you. But after we went on the Disney cruise, I'm like, this dude gets it. It's like, he is a unicorn in terms of you're a normal dude who's been able to navigate that, as opposed to the inverse.
Well, wait, perhaps I'm so normal that I'm uncomfortable with that level of praise. But I do like to think that I'm basically like just a guy.
Yes, which I think the majority of people who do this full time do not think that. Not everyone, but the vast majority.
I think, you know how it is. I think I've fallen victim to it at times, but it's really easy when you're like streaming all day, every day, to forget that the people in your chat are like predisposed to think that you're either awesome or horrible. So like if you're reading like 5,000 messages a day that are like, you're awesome, you're probably like, you're awesome. And if you live alone, then you never have anybody like bringing you back down to earth. You know what I mean? If you spend all day being told you're awesome, and then you log off and like go to your Discord full of people that think you're awesome, and they're like, you're awesome, then you're probably like, man, I'm really killing it. But if you know how it is, if you've got a family, they keep you humble, man. You could finish the stream and you had like, thousands of people being like, that was awesome. And then, you go upstairs and your kids are like, hey, where's dinner?
So
where's my chicken nuggets?
I know it's not your responsibility, but how do you help the streamers who think they're awesome and they're really just being told that they're awesome?
Oh,
Like,
I don't. Wow!
That was actual cinema.
I don't really concern myself with it because I'm like, I'm not on
Normal
live stream fails, I guess. So I don't really see it on a regular basis.
I will say I feel like that's been a great move. You unplugging from everything.
Oh, that was me that got hit. I was like, this guy is toast. Holy.
I don't think we can take this guy. I just got a pistol.
I mean, oh my God, get out of here. Holy. Give me a second here. I think it's just, I don't know. I just don't see the value of being on social media, to be honest with you. Or as I call it, anti-social media. We can't go out there, man. There's a Rocketeer.
all right, my bad. That's what someone today said. Hey, do you think your job is important? And I said, I had to walk a fine line because the answer is no, but
yes.
Not important like, first responders, doctors,
right,
nurses,
right.
Stuff like that.
The people working the wastewater treatment plant that like quietly keep you from getting listeria every time you drink a glass of water and stuff like that.
Exactly, but I do think there's value. I don't think the job's important, but I do think that we do not valuable. I think we provide value to people. Otherwise, we still wouldn't be doing it, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't have like low self-esteem about the job.
Yeah.
People always need, something on the second monitor to while away the day. You ever think about how boring it must have been to like work at an office in like 1960? If you were a man, seems like it would have been crazy because based on Mad Men, you were just getting hammered like nonstop. But in like 1975, I think it must have been so boring, man. You get maybe like one radio station for the whole office. You better hope once a day they're playing a song you actually like.
Do you think you could still drink in the office in 75?
If you were the boss, yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think, there's got to be something that was better in the 70s. There's nothing redeeming. I'm trying to think like what would a great job in the 70s be? Like a fun job.
Member of the Bee Gees or ABBA. Mogged. I got you, brother. Just keep looting. Oh, don't keep looting. There's a Rocketeer.
Just give me a little distraction, thanks.
Bro, you don't even know what you're about to get into.
Good saves.
I'm actually kind of the goat of shooting these robots that barely shoot back. The robots that shoot back, not so much, but...
I feel like if you played in the NFL or NBA in the 70s and early 80s, that was the worst draw of all time.
Well, I think it would have been awesome. Well, you wouldn't have made as much money, but people didn't know that CTE was a thing, so it didn't exist. It couldn't hurt you. But it is crazy when you like look, dude. Do you know there's like people in the NBA from like the 1960s? I might be stupid. Who are among like the highest points per game players in league history that are not in the Hall of Fame, because now like in this day and age they're like, nah, man, they really were just plumbers. They were like, we can't put this guy in the Hall of Fame next to like MJ and LeBron, dude. I know he scored like 33 points a game for his whole career, but he was like, look at who he was playing against.
But you still gotta put the
I mean, he was the best. Man. He was the best back then.
Are you talking about Pistol Pete?
I mean, he must have been pretty good because he was in NBA Street Volume 2. But
you ever see how old guys shoot, man?
It's like so funny.
Their elbows together.
Yeah. they got great fundamentals though. But it's the same in the NHL. Like, so last year, a guy in the NHL broke the all-time career goals record. And
who was it?
Alexander Ovechkin. He's really like, he's the greatest goal scorer of all time, because like in the current era, people actually like play defense. But they show like clips of the guys who were setting the record in like the 70s and the 80s, and the goalies, the pads are like as wide as their leg, and they're just fully standing up, like barely making an effort to block the net at all. Like the dude just comes in, and I don't know how much hockey you know, but basically he skates in with the puck. As soon as he enters the offensive zone, he just rips a slap shot, and the goalie kind of like holds out his hand and is like, wow, there's nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do. Did you see how fast that shot was? Yo, friendly. Watch out, bro. There's Rocketeers out here.
I'm trying to get this extract.
No, you know what would be aura, though? If there's people around, we could see if anyone wants to kill the Rocketeer with us.
Okay. Before we do that, do you have any bandages?
Oh, yeah. No, I do not. Well, okay, maybe we should go then. Oh, you're one-tapped. Yeah, you're one.
I'm one-tapped. The exit's here. I don't know how we get there, though.
I think it's right here,
Metro
right?
Entrance?
Yeah.
All right.
Also, side note, funniest thing, I forgot about this. Funniest thing you can do in PUBG, empty a clip into the air, drawing an outline around the guy but never hitting him, and then saying he's one-tapped. It's actually, it's humor every single time.
Was that intentional or unintentional?
I would have loved to have hit some shots.
Okay. It's a different game.
People, I don't know, they're moving like a Matrix agent in that game, man. Should just shoot him in the legs. Then saying I felt like Tony Montana. Oh. Yo, friendly. We got the train coming if you guys want to get in.
Hey, you turn that flashlight off?
Oh, you got me. You got me. Can I also say it's not like we've been avoiding conflict. People just, there's been no people.
I mean, I can honestly say I am approaching this very differently. Last time, I'm a Wolverine, just looking to rip open whatever carcass I could find. Now I'm like a passive deer, just munching berries off a leaf, man. That's it.
Dan, you know what I found out yesterday?
What?
There's a city or a town maybe in Michigan called Saline.
Oh, Celine.
Oh, yeah. Saline. Oh.
I'm gonna ask you how you found out about that, but I think I already know the answer.
The University of Michigan coach got fired and then arrested. And I was like, man, of all the places to get arrested, Salt Town is like, art imitates life, man. Or vice versa.
They got a pretty good high school football program in Saline.
That doesn't surprise me. It is America, after all.
Do you have any? I'm not gonna comment on that. What were your thoughts on that? What happened at that?
I have no idea what happened. I go to ESPN.com to see scores, and I see the front pages. Whenever the front page is about college football, it's like 90% of the time it's guy you don't know with the worst beard lineup you've ever seen in your entire life did something he's not supposed to do. I don't know if that's something that's incentivized by the college sports system or something like that, because I don't know that much about college sports, but that seems to be the trend.
You have your voice chat on, just a heads up.
But you're not hearing me double, right?
I am hearing you double.
You're hearing me double?
I wasn't the whole time, just until the very end. Right now I am, yeah.
How did that happen? One sec.
Are you holding the talk button?
I'm on push to toggle the talk. One sec. Can you hear me now? Now you can hear me 100% of the time.
You're doubled, yeah.
How about now?
Still doubled.
Interesting.
Did you hit the toggle button?
I did, but when I hit the toggle button, it put me on. I think I just have to mute party chat.
Well, you know what? I can just mute you.
Well, I mean, I should be muted, to be honest.
You want me to mute you?
No, I'll mute.
But then other people can't hear you.
No, I'll mute just for party chat.
Okay, I got you.
But dude, trust me, I understand where you're coming from. These games these days are so complicated.
All right, so we could go. You want to go to a spicier place? I guess Stella Minkus is PvP central, but we also might get clipped there.
That's fine. We could always go free loadout.
Ooh, you want to go freebies then?
I'm not doubled anymore. Okay. How about what if I do this? What if I do this? Oh, okay. Well, I think we're good.
You have a good loadout right now?
Are you gonna take a good loadout or are you gonna take a free loadout? I'm good with either.
Let's go to Stella Minkus, but let's go free loadout just because we could get tapped really quickly.
No skin in the game. Exactly.
Do you have all of your Christmas shopping done?
I do. I think. I wouldn't say you're ever done, but you say that's enough and time runs out.
Okay.
Because everyone's covered. Could be a little bit more just to make the season a little bit more magical. Like I think for my daughter, she's really young, right? She's only 5. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to like a candy store and get a bunch of like weird candy she's never had before and just stuff the stocking.
Okay.
That's one more thing on the to-do list. And I gotta get some cards. I gotta get the cards for everybody as well. And also, I don't wanna aura farm too much. But you know how it is.
Farm.
Like, you got the schools, so you got the teachers, maybe the crossing guards, the yada, yada, yada. There's a lot of, it takes a village to raise a child, right? So I'm buying a bunch of like really nice boxes of like handmade chocolate and then just going out like Al Capone handing out turkeys on Chicago Thanksgiving, like 1925. Here you go. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Take one of these. It's really good. Go ahead. Take one of those. Thank you for everything. It's gonna be sweet. I'm thinking about getting like a fur trimmed trimmed coat and like the leather gloves and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.